So I don't usually talk about the Doctor Who episodes as they come out. I mean, I did a video on the season 9 trailer where I said this. I don't know if I should be this excited for the new season or if this trailer is just making these episodes look fantastic. And I've remained that way, feeling very optimistic on what may come. And although I enjoyed season 8 with Capaldi taking the reins as the Doctor, I felt that some of the episodes were a bit disjointed from each other. And then when it was announced that season 9 was going to be mainly comprised of two-parters, it helped reassure me that they were going to take time with the story, that they weren't going to be rushing the plot just to get it done in one episode. And hopefully by doing so, they would build towards a better story arc for the entire season. So last night was the season 9 premiere titled The Magician's Apprentice, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. And we got the awesome guitar-playing Doctor, which I was really hoping was not just gonna be a couple seconds one-off scene, but he plays guitar a lot and even makes a Back to the Future reference. And The Magician's Apprentice has one of the greatest openings that I've ever seen for any Doctor Who episode. Cute, scared boy in a field of hand mines, the Doctor shows up, acts like he's going to save him, asks the boy's name, and it's Davros, the would-be creator of the worst villains that the Doctor has ever faced. And now, centuries later, Davros is actually dying, but he remembers what happened to him as a child. Davros, his last episode of Doctor Who was 7 years ago in Journey's End, and he was about to die, and the Doctor was like, let me save you, and Davros refused. So how did he survive? No wait, how did Missy survive? She was vaporized. To which he says, not dead, back. Big surprise, never mind. Which I feel is a really smart move, because death is for other people. I weirdly enjoyed having that infinitely complex Master-Doctor friendship-enemy thing back. I mean, it's a strange feeling watching such a villainous character convince us that she's the Doctor's best friend, because in a sense, she's right. She's the greatest frenemy in all of space and time. And Michelle Gomez is fantastic in this episode. I've liked her in episodes before this, but this story in particular, she never misses a beat. And I loved Clara in the first half of this episode, showing how clever she was with Unit, that she could hold her own with Missy, but then having Missy back as sort of like a pseudo-companion, does that kind of put Clara on the back burner? Clara just doesn't seem like she can grasp what's even going on once Missy is calling the shots, and like it or not, Missy knows the Doctor much better than Clara ever will. And then it's revealed that Davros and the Daleks are the big baddies in this season 9 opener. Side note, when the group of Daleks were shown, it was actually newer models mixed with very, very old models that they used way back with the classic series. I love how almost every Capaldi episode has some sort of throwback to the classic series. Are the Daleks overused and way overrated? Maybe. Are the Daleks one-dimensional? Yes. They hate and they kill and they don't have any other emotions or feelings and they cannot be manipulated, which makes them a very one-track villain. Which is why Into the Dalek was such a great idea for an episode. You take this one-track villain, this Dalek, and you make it not act like a Dalek. That being said, this story twists it around and makes it more about the Doctor and his choices and his actions and what he's going to do rather than how he's just going to defeat the Daleks. The Daleks kill Clara, Missy, then they destroy the TARDIS, which I did not see coming. I'm pretty sure that most of us know that Missy and Clara will not stay dead, so it was a tad underwhelming when that happened. But the way that the episode was told was to intentionally keep the audience off balance. At first we're led to believe that the Doctor saves Davros and in a sense helps create the Daleks, but then halfway through the episode it's shown that the Doctor just leaves little Davros there to die. But then at the end of the episode the Doctor shows back up with a death ray and yells exterminate. Though I do not think it's that cut and dry. The Doctor cannot just go and kill the creator of his greatest enemy without rewriting most of his history. However, as Missy had pointed out, Skaro had been recreated. So Clara dying, Missy dying, Skaro being recreated, the TARDIS dying, the Doctor going back to kill little Davros. Maybe this is all just one huge ruse and nothing is actually what it seems. But let's get to the hard questions. How did the Doctor get back to little kid Davros with his death ray without a TARDIS? Vortex manipulator? Speaking of which, how did the Daleks destroy the TARDIS? Wasn't it established in season 5 that destroying the TARDIS, making it explode, would cause rips throughout all of space and time? And who was he playing Pretty Woman to? Clara or Missy? These are things I need to know! Oh, and one other teensy little tiny itty-bitty paradox dilemma. See this picture here? Doesn't that look a bit like Dalek technology? You know, like something the creator of the Daleks would design? So if you kill a kid using Dalek technology who would eventually grow up to create the Daleks and Dalek technology, which means that if you kill him, he wouldn't be able to grow up and create the Dalek technology, so that means that you couldn't go back in time and kill him with said Dalek technology, knowledge. Unless, of course, he's going back to shoot the hand mines to save Davros. But all in all, I really enjoyed the episode, and I'm very excited for next week's conclusion to this story. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought of the episode and any theories that you have for the future of Doctor Who. As always, my name is Travis, thank you for listening to What I Have to Say, and you will see me tomorrow.